Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to try a little bit of something here. Now, I need to tell you two things. First, this is improvisation. This is off the top of my head. And second, it's going to be a bit scatological. So I'll try not to be too graphic about things, but I thought I'd warn you in advance. You see, what I have discovered about myself is that I have what have to be the most coquettish turds in all of history. It's, they tease. That's what I'm talking about. First, you have to understand something about me. The usual peristaltic system, how much time it takes to get food through your system and out the other end, it depends on a variety of factors. For a lot of people, it's anywhere from 8 is pretty quick, but possible. 12, maybe 16, 18 hours. Want to take a guess? Here's how you do it. Eat corn on the cob, or just regular kernel corn, whatever. Corn on the cob is a favorite for mine. And keep an eye out, so to speak, when you take care of these matters. Look for when you see corn kernels as evidence of, oh, that's when that was. Would you kind of take a guess for me? 48 hours. I am not making this up. 48 hours. So I have these things hanging around in me. I mean, I can understand why people will say that I'm foolish. Well, that's another story entirely, but my eyes are a bit hazel brown. So what happened is I will be sitting at my desk, as I am now. I'm doing some work, la-di-da, doing what I do. And all of a sudden I'll get this message. Hey. What? We're ready. Really? Yeah. It's like there's something going on. I need to pay attention to this. Okay, fine. So I get up. I walk down the hall. Now, walking is good for peristalsis. That's what they call it. You detect your constitutional, they sometimes call it, in the evening. You go walking, and it helps move things along. That's what they tell me. So I'm walking down the hall, and I'm getting this increasing message, like, yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. This is fine. The symphony will begin. The first movement, any moment now. So I get into the bathroom. Close the doors against cats. It's always recommended. If you want to go by yourself, make sure you close the door. Get there, make all the preparations, and I'm seated quietly awaiting the beginning of the symphony. And what I hear is, I don't want to. Seriously? I don't want to. You were so... I don't want to. Okay. I'll give you a few moments to consider. So I sit quietly. I always have a book in the bathroom. It's a good thing. And I kind of wait to see if anything's going to happen. All right. Now, there are things that you can try. Like I said, walking around is one. I figure I'm already there, so I try a little rubbing on the belly. You rub across this way from right to left, because that's how the transverse colon works. I knew this from my doctor, Dad, and he showed you, x-rays of the colon. So you get the transverse colon, the descending colon, down to the left, and it goes through the sigmoid and out the back door. So I'm kind of trying to do a little massage, and instead of actual activity, what I get is sort of like, ooh, that feels nice, do that some more. And I seriously, one of these days I'm going to hear, that's nice, Daddy, and I'm really going to panic. I'm just telling you. So nothing's happening. So I thought, all right, maybe a little encouragement. Okay, just a bit of an encouragement, because you don't want to strain, you don't want to hurt yourself. A little, just a bit, quick, so you don't. Nothing really seems. So you try, you try this 3 or 4 times gently. Okay, that's it. I'm not playing anymore. This symphony is obviously not going to begin, so I put away the book. I go back to my workroom. So I'm sitting there in my workroom doing what I do. One of the things I do is I drink lots of water. Funny thing about water, I had a doctor tell me many years ago, he says, if you're ever feeling constipated, down yourself 8 ounces of water real quick. Just chug it down. I guarantee you, 20 minutes you'll be that'll go right along. I want to sue him for breach of promise or failing to deliver, so to speak. It doesn't work for me. It doesn't. I mean, I drink lots of water. I also take lots of fiber capsules because I figure this is good. I don't get a lot of fiber in my diet because frequently the fiber I like comes with things like corn, which is bad for my carbs. Great for fiber, bad for carbs. Go figure. This whole health thing is driving me nuts. So I'm sitting there and I'm drinking water and I'm doing some work and I'm looking at some writing and doing everything, and all of a sudden I get this, "We're ready." No, you're not. Shut the heck up. We're ready. I'm telling you, we're ready. No, you're not. Feel that rumble? It's just gas. Are you sure? Okay. I have a lot of fiber, right? Like I said. So I still think it's just gas. Rumble, rumble. And every once in a while, it's very interesting when you're in a very quiet enough room and you hear something sort of like, oh, okay, got it. The actual term for that is borborygmi. Did you know that's what it sounds like? Borborygmi. Okay. Like, all right, are you serious this time? You want to take the chance? Sometimes I'll call a bluff. Yeah, I'll take the chance. Shut up. I'm going to take the chance. So I kind of adjust myself. I'm alone in the house. What the heck? Nobody's going to know. So I stand up a bit to give myself a little breathing room. I don't know. And okay. And once in a while, I can make a bugling sound that would have every female elk in a county running toward me. The males would be like, "Damn!" And yeah, I mean, I can really belt one out every once in a while. And there are times when it's really quite fulfilling somehow to feel that, since I can't feel my fingers as much as like I used to, so I can't really play piano anymore. And it's good to know that there are some instruments that never, you can still play them. Whether or not you're going to be very popular for it is another story. But so I'm playing this battle, this game. Is it or isn't it? What's the difference? Is it gaseous or is it more hopefully solid? Because if it's liquid, it's going to be even worse. Okay, how many times do I do this call the bluff thing? With me, the average is 3. I can get away with 3 times. And then after that, I go from trumpeting to kind of, one of those little freeps. If you're scoring, the triple flutter blast usually gets 20 points. But if you're just giving a freep, it's a 2-pointer. One of those 2-point freeps. When you get to the freep, there is something in my head that says, okay, when you're playing a horn of some kind, part of what makes the higher notes is not only the pressure, but exactly what's blocking the valves, okay? So if the valve is being blocked, it's being blocked by something physical, something that just might be. Now, I have no actual ending for this rant. It's just something I wanted to share with you because there are times when I really am not quite so full of that because I've, been successful. And all I'm wanting to tell you is I hope I continue to be able to know the difference.